Questions?
Joshua, it's probably one of your better games. Can you just talk about what your game plan was for today?
My game plan was just to be aggressive. I knew we were doing the thing where we were going to start small and I was going to come off the bench. And we just got off to a slow start. And I just basically, when I came in, I just wanted to give us some energy, just help the team out.
You think dunking it, like you had, especially in the first half, really kind of capitalizes on your size advantage in there?
Yeah, I mean, because I remember I got 4 in a row, and I remember every time there was like really nobody around me. I mean, I just went up, and it was different from a lot of games where guys were going up. And when you dunk, you get the team riled up, you get the crowd riled up. So, yeah.
Josh, Coach said that your dad was here today. Does that make it a little bit more special? Is it playing in front of him?
I mean, my dad, I love my dad, and when he comes to the games, he holds me accountable for a lot. So, whenever Dad comes in, you have to put on a show for him.
Malcolm, can you talk about kind of the physicality of the game, and especially what St. John's was doing to you kind of on defense and with the pressure?
Yeah, they're real physical. Their full court press is they use it real well. They try to force turnovers, which they did. They forced us to 22 turnovers. So they just try to speed you up basically. But I feel that Reeves was real effective when Reeves was attacking them.
Reeves, do you feel you guys are turning the corner here? Seems like you guys are playing some pretty good basketball this past week, especially.
I don't know. Yeah, I guess we beat 2 really good teams, and we beat USC and St. John's, and those are both big for us. And I think we're just going to try and continue to work and keep getting better because we're not where we want to be, and that's all you can do.
Reeves, you had 17 boards on the night, or the afternoon rather, and that was big for your team. But ultimately, that 3 you hit really kind of wrapped it up. Did you get a good look at it, you think? Because it seemed like you were somewhat off balance, but you buried it.
Yeah, I mean, the play was like for Malcolm and Josh to pop out, and then Josh twirled the hoop. But I told Jeremy if those 2 weren't open, I was just going to pop out to the 3 and shoot it since there was only like 2 seconds on the shot clock. So I got a pretty decent look at it, and I knocked it down, and that was the game, really.
Malcolm, Coach Hallen said you guys are vastly improved since New York. In what areas do you think you guys have progressed the most since then?
Defense. I think our team defense is getting a lot better. We're helping each other. We're extending. We're doing all the little things on defense as well. On the other side of defense, I think our chemistry is getting a lot better.
What signs of that have you seen in particular?
What signs?
Yeah.
Just everybody, like, through adversity, we're just picking each other up and stuff like that. And just like when things are going smoothly, everybody's putting the team first. That's basically just showing the little signs of we're having good chemistry.
Josh, it's one thing to have a game like this back in December or November or anything like that. To have it this late in the season, going 13-3 your last 16, is this a good time for this? Is it a good kind of primer for what's going to come next probably for you guys?
Yeah, I mean, we're in the second half of the Pac-10, season, and we're in the top 3 right now. It's really anybody's game, and this is really an important stretch. Where teams need to play well. We're on a good roll right now. We're just trying to continue it.
Reeves, can you kind of talk about the physical nature of the game? How many total fouls? 38 total fouls, 29 offensive rebounds combined.
I just think that anytime an East Coast school comes into the West Coast, like, they're going to try and bully you, but we don't really have any like little sissies on this team or anything, if you want to call it that. But like, you can just tell that they knew that like they were going to try and the term we use today is punk us, and we just weren't really having that. And I was really proud of the team for doing that, like just standing up and being tough, even though the refs kind of let us play.
Was this an emotional week for you guys at all? I mean, playing SC and then a big game against St. John's on national TV, and do you feel like you can kind of exhale now that it's over?
Yeah, it really started off with the SC game. I mean, after we played them at SC, a lot of things we were really down. It was a game, you never like losing to your rival, and the way we beat them, just to give the home crowd wins. I think we lost to them the last 5 times. Just to beat them and then to come here and beat St. John's, who's a good team. I mean, I was telling a guy that they beat Duke last week by 20, and they were a good team. Just to win these 2 games, it was pretty good.
Malcolm, you guys haven't really been known as a free throw shooting team. How tough was it this game to have to try to win the game at the line and the stoppage in play, some stoppages?
It was real tough, and just for the upcoming games, we're going to have to knock these free throws down. Luckily, on a couple of my free throws, the second shots, we got the ball back on offensive rebound, so that saved us a lot. But free throw shooting is important. You seen Memphis back in the day when they had Derrick Rose. Things was coming down to free throws, and that's basically why they lost and stuff. So free throws game is basically we need to step it up. 27-41 is not going to get it done, but on the flip side, we have 40 rebounds and to their 28. So that's what kind of saved us, I feel.
Reeves, at the end of the Arizona State game, they had a couple offensive rebounds that Howland wasn't too pleased about. Today, you guys had 3, like he was talking about, after those missed free throws. Talk about the focus on that today and the results as well.
I don't know, on the 2 that I got, the guy just, he tried to box me out, but it just kind of bounced my way, if I'm being honest. So that was kind of that, but I think just everybody, Coach always talks about the rebounding deficit, especially in a physical game like this. He said it was going to be important, so I think everybody just tried to get on the glass, especially me and Josh inside, since we play down there the most.
Josh, you played 29 minutes on Wednesday, 27 tonight. Coach said you guys are going to have a couple days off now. Are you looking forward to that? Do you think that's necessary at this point?
Yes. You can ask them. I mean, we typically don't get 2 days off. Usually, like last week, we had we usually get today and then tomorrow off, and then Monday we're right back at it. But to get 2 days off is going to be really special. I mean, we need to get our legs back because we're playing 2 really good teams, and he just told us that Oregon beat Washington State by 26.
What?
And we played Oregon at Oregon. They were a tough team. We played Washington State, and like I said, our conference, every team's good, so we just got to get our legs and prepare.
Josh, I don't think a lot of people were talking about you guys as a Pac-10 title contender for most of the season, and yet here you are, only a game out going into today. Is that a viable goal, do you think, for you guys to win the league?
Yeah, I mean, that was our goal. Before the season even started, Coach Howland told us that. He told us, our 2 really main goals were to win all of our home games, which we can accomplish, but we can still try to win as many as we can as to win the Pac-10 outright. And he told us, for the NCAA tournament, if you win your league, that sets you, that platforms you obviously, with games that you play. But we're just trying to win the league. We still have to play, the 2 top teams in our league again here. I mean, one here, one there. So we're just trying to, get ready.